Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tatum Riper, and I'm from South Africa. It's an absolute privilege and honor to be speaking to you today as the head teacher of Fuse School. At Fuse School, we have a passion for education, and we believe in bringing educational resources to every child and teacher around the world. We're a global education platform on YouTube, and we specialize in making videos for biology, physics, chemistry, math, and ICT. On our YouTube platform, you can easily access these videos, and you will see that we keep our videos short to under 4 to 5 minutes. We believe in keeping the videos conversational to make sure every child has an opportunity to learn. We try and make it bite-sized so that you can enjoy it and you can have fun at the same time as you learn. We're passionate about education, and we really believe that every child can learn through our videos. Education is supposed to be engaging? Well, I urge you to take a look. Here you go. This is a small video on the menstruation cycle designed by our Fuse School team.
Men are from Mars, women are from Venus, and though we may share a planet and many other similarities, our bodies function in some majorly different ways. In this video, we'll take a look at some of those differences unique to women. Women between the ages of 12 and 50 years old undergo a monthly cycle in which their uterus prepares for pregnancy. It prepares for a fertilized egg to settle and grow into a baby. If pregnancy does not occur, the lining breaks down and is expelled from the uterus. This is known as menstruation. The menstrual cycle usually lasts about 28 days. During this period, women undergo drastic hormonal fluctuations as well as physical discomforts, such as abdominal cramps, headaches, backaches, and general nausea. This has led to it being colloquially referred to as the curse. The first stage of the cycle is menstruation and occurs if the egg has not been fertilized. This lasts between 3 to 7 days and is more commonly known as a period. Because the egg has not been fertilized, the uterus lining, called the endometrium, is not needed, and hence it breaks down and is lost through the vaginal canal with some blood. The next stage is known as ovulation, and is when the woman is most fertile. After menstruation, the lining of the uterus thickens up again in preparation for a fertilized egg, and inside the ovary, a follicle develops. At about 14 days into the cycle, an egg is released from the follicle in the ovaries, and fertilization could take place. If the egg is fertilized and embeds itself in the thick uterine lining, the lining is not shed, and thus menstruation does not occur, and the woman becomes pregnant. If it doesn't manage to embed, then the lining will break down and menstruation will occur and the cycle is repeated. The menstrual cycle is controlled by two main hormones, estrogen and progesterone. We met these hormones in this video. Estrogen is produced by the ovaries and causes the uterus lining, the endometrium, to thicken again after menstruation so that it is ready to receive an embryo. Progesterone is produced by the empty follicle in the ovary. See how it is produced after the egg has been released and then drops off if the egg does not embed in the uterus or if the egg is unfertilized. But if the egg is fertilized and embeds, then progesterone levels stay high for the first 6.5 months of pregnancy. The follicle continues to produce it and a placenta is formed. So estrogen builds up the uterus lining and progesterone maintains it during the second half of the menstrual cycle. There are two other hormones also involved: the follicle stimulating hormone, or FSH, and the luteinizing hormone, or LH. Both FSH and LH are secreted by the pituitary gland. FSH causes the egg to mature in the ovary, and it also stimulates the ovaries to release estrogen. The estrogen then stops FSH being produced, so that only one egg matures in the cycle. LH causes the mature egg to be released from the ovary and stimulates the release of progesterone. You may want to browse the internet to learn more about these hormones.
So as you can see, that's our short clips, our short animated videos to keep the content that the children need to learn at a minimum, but still giving them every bit of information that they require. I thank you so much for your time, and if you have any question, please feel free to reach out. I look forward to working with you and seeing how we can bridge the gap to education. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful afternoon. Ciao.